Hey, good morning. I have just been really trying to get my life back together. Finished up my teaching last Friday, the full-time teaching, and then they called me again to teach on Monday. It was back at the high school, and I just couldn't pass that up. I love being around those kids. Um, and then they asked me to substitute today as well, but I've got so much I need to do before I leave on Friday. So anyway, um, that's why I look like this today, and it's raining outside, so I'm going to get a lot of laundry done today and different things like that. But on Sunday, my husband was teaching Sunday school class, and he came across a very familiar verse. I'm sure you've heard of it as well. And then I found another verse that went along with it because the situation is, I have desires, I have things I want to do, I have plans I want to make, but I so often just ask the Lord, protect me from me. Protect me from what I so desire that doesn't line up with what you want to do. Protect me from my dreams that don't have to do with what you want me to do. Let me read this verse. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Now, so often that verse is taken as, oh, well, if I think good about God, then He'll give me what I want. But I think it's been preached 1,000 times, and you probably know as well, that this verse has to do with desiring everything about God. And then He will give you the desires of your heart that line up with Him. So it really doesn't have anything to do with wanting a new car or wanting a new outfit or something like that. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Literally, He will give you the desires within your heart that make you want more of Him, not so much things. Okay, but listen to this verse. On down in that chapter, Psalm 37, verse 23 says, if the Lord delights in a man's way, He makes his steps firm. Though he stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Okay, I am excited about that verse because over here it says we are to delight ourselves in the Lord. But in this next verse, verse 23, it says that the Lord can delight in us. If the Lord delights in a man's way, okay, that delight right there means to find pleasure in, to enjoy. If the Lord delights in a man's way, if the Lord delights in what we are doing, He makes His steps firm. That firm means sure, faithful, established. Now here's the kicker that I love. It says, for the Lord, though he stumble, he will not fall. Okay, here's the thing, y'all. When we're delighting ourselves in the Lord, and He gives us the desires of our heart, we are not perfect. So we have the chance, I guess you might say, to make a mistake. We have the chance to go for a desire that is not aligned with the desires God has placed in our heart. So, when we're delighting in Him, and then the Lord delights in us, in our ways, He makes our steps firm. Though he stumble, though we mess up from time to time, though we fall, though he stumble, he will not fall. Though we mess up, we will not fall. And that fall, it has a vast meaning. It means you can fall, just like fall, and it actually said like fall into lattice, or you can fall to the opponent. You can fall fall into a desire that maybe is not godly. And then it says, though he stumble, he will not fall. We will not be totally overtaken. Okay. And then it says, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. For the Lord upholds him with his hand. So here's the thing. We're desiring to do God's will. We're desiring to walk in God's way. We're desiring to have the desires of God. God views that. He looks down and he sees us desiring those things. And it says the Lord delights in a man's way. He delights in us, delighting in him. And he makes our steps firm. He makes our steps firm. He makes them sure and faithful and established. Though he stumble, though we mess up, he will not let us fall. He will not let Satan totally overtake us. For the Lord upholds him with his hand. Y'all, that is a good word for me today because I'm desiring God. I'm delighting myself in the Lord. But I'm saying, Lord, protect me from me because you know how often I can give into a desire that doesn't line up with you. I can delight in something that I'm not supposed to be delighting in. But you're saying right here that you will make my steps firm. That though I stumble, I won't fall completely. Because you uphold me with your hand. That hand is power, strength. Oh, I needed to know that. I need to know that. I hope you did too. Y'all have a great day. I'm off to wake up the kids and get started with laundry. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.